Happy Monday again. I just spent the last 2 hours trying to get my baby to sleep, and we made it. She's finally taking a nap. We tried everything in between, but the wrap finally did the trick. I've been just watching a podcast and working a little bit on my Felix cardigan, which I'm still in the yoke section, but I decided not to do yarn over increases and just do regular make one increases, but following the guidelines of the pattern where you do increases still. So I just decided that I wanted it to have a little bit of a different look than this one, since it's the same pattern. And when I finish the increases for the size I've decided to do, which is one size smaller than I did before, I think it's 48 inches bust circumference, so that we'll have it, 48 inches, so that we'll have a different fit. When I've done the increases recommended for that one, I'm planning on blocking it because I did not gauge swatch this yarn. This is yarn I got for free at the library craft swap, which they're doing again at the end of this month. I got this last year. That's not my finger. Yes, it is. Sorry. And it's like, I would call it vintage yarn. Fleischers Superior Knitting Worsted. It doesn't, it says all virgin wool right there, but there's no more information. 2 2-ounce balls, and I have 2 twin packs, so I only have 4 ounces of that yarn, and then I have other black yarn that I'm going to use for the sweater too. Hopefully it goes well enough together. My hope, my real hope, is that I'll be able to do the body in the 4 ounces that I have of this, and maybe not even the ribbing. Maybe the ribbing will be the other yarn. I have 200 grams of other black yarn I can use. And then I could do the sleeves and the button bands and maybe even the bottom ribbing with the other yarn. So that's my hope. I'm on the second 2 2-ounce balls, so I have 8 ounces, 4 ounces, and then another 4-ounce pack. I'm on the second 2-ounce ball, and I just see if I can find, well, no, because I'm in the middle of a row. My husband has the older 2 grocery shopping. So I've done, maybe here's the join, maybe 1.5 inches or 2 inches since I joined the yarn. And I think it's on the floor. Things are harder to do with a baby in the wrap. So, yeah, that's what we've done so far. I have big goals, but if the baby continues to need a lot of support sleeping like she has the last 2 days, it'll be a little harder for me to get anything done. I have some green beans that I would like to snap and blanch and freeze. And I found a recipe with apples, and we have some apples that would be good to use up that I thought the girls would like. So we'll see. I might get up and do that here in a little bit and share that with you. But yeah. That is today. My husband does not have to work at school today, but he would like to work outside, like at the garden and cleaning up our yard some. So we shall try to get him that time. All right, I'll check in with you in a little bit. So this is chopped up apples with cinnamon and maple sugar, and I'm going to put them in tortillas with peanut butter and air fry it, and that's going to be our main snack. So, and we had these apples were already baked and given to us baked. So I just diced them up, and really it just needs to heat up. The original recipe used raw apples and cooked them on the stove for longer. Found this on Instagram, so I'll try to find it again and link it below. Right, so they're all done. They're a little bit messy because my apples are more like applesauce than the original recipe probably. And now I'm going to eat and enjoy it. The snack was delicious, highly recommend. However, it was quite messy, which meant it was not necessarily ideal for the 2 and 4 year old, but they still enjoyed it. I'm going to sit down now and work on editing my last Monday vlog to see if I can get that posted today. Wish me luck. Okay, so baby's awake. She's been changed and fed. Lunch is warming up, and I have one more round of increases. That's what the stitch marker is for, to do on my Felix cardigan. So I think I'm gonna get started with that here now.
Thank you. You holding the yarn for me? Yeah. Hi. Hey, where'd those eyes go? Where'd those eyes go? There they are. There they are. Can you look at Mama? Are you sleepy? You probably don't need to take another nap quite yet, do you? Huh? Huh? Hey now. Huh? 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 Yeah, look at you. Good morning.
So my big two have rest time, and I've got one laying down on a blanket right by me, and one upstairs playing Legos, and the baby's sleeping in the crib. Thank you. And I am working on getting some green beans into the freezer. So that's what we've got going on this afternoon. It's 1:30 right now. Okay, so 3:30 update. During the girls' rest time, we got about half the green beans into the freezer, which means there's still plenty more to do. And I also uploaded last week's video on YouTube. My computer is old, and the easiest method for me generally is to airdrop videos and pictures to our MacBook, but it's so old that doesn't have a lot of storage space, and so the storage space is almost always full, making airdrop sometimes a bit challenging, but I got it to work. I got things uploaded, and now I probably should be working on green beans, but I think I'm going to do two things. Look up a sourdough bagel recipe, cut out fabric for a project bag I want to make. Well, at least look for fabric to see what I can find that I have enough of and that goes together. I found a new project bag pattern on a video, a recent video I watched, and I'm excited to try it. I will not be sewing it today, but if I can get the fabric picked out, then maybe tomorrow I could cut the fabric out, and then maybe the next day I could sew it and maybe I would have it by the end of the week. None of my project bags are big enough for my husband's sweater right now, so I would really like a larger one. So here we go. Let's see. First, I'm gonna look for a sourdough bagel recipe, and then I will look through my fabric. Okay, so this goes with another project. I found another scrap of it. This I got from the library's craft exchange last year, thinking it's like stretchy, that I would like make myself a shirt from it, but I haven't used it. And My sewing machine is not super great at handling, and neither am I, the stretchy fabric. So while I think it's also not my favorite color, I think I'm gonna bring it back because the craft exchange is like in a week or two. So I should be able to bring things in. I'm gonna bring in some acrylic yarn, and then this can go as well. This is the fabric I found. My mom got this for me a long time ago, and I haven't used it. It's just a yard, but it's mathy, so that would be fun. I have this darker green that I think will be enough to use as the lining. So next step would be to get them ironed. I don't think they need washed. I think they're pretty clean. They've been in a bin with a lid, and they've probably been washed since then. So, or since prior to being placed in there. So they probably just need ironed. So that will be ironed and cut. Will be the next job, but not for today. Not sure. I did find my sourdough bagel recipe as well. So I'll probably just fold these up and set them where I can grab them easily when I'm ready to iron. And you know what? Maybe it will be today. I would just have to run upstairs and get a towel. Might do that. Okay, well, the day got away from me and we had supper. We had brought some broccoli and pineapple, and it was delicious. And I had a bath and a shower. The girls had their baths. The baby got cleaned. And now it's bedtime for the girls. And that means that I probably won't have any light to film anymore. I might fold some laundry. But most of my day since you saw me was I didn't even get all my fabric cut out. Most of my time was spent taking care of children. So that was the day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.